This video, I would like to personally talk to the Williams family, Becky Patty, Carrie Timmons, Ann Williams, Kelsey German, Derek German. For me to sit here and to even speak to you, I have to do that because I want you to know that I am sorry that someone from my family did this horrific crime to your daughters, granddaughters, and sister, and, the community. I know the way I came out and about things and the way I come off at people are wrong. I can't change that. But it's all 100% for Abby and Libby. And how whenever I see your videos of you guys crying and the heartfeltness from the grandfather that misses Abby, that was his best friend, and they used to watch, I think it was Andy Griffith's show, I used to watch that too, I can't take it back what my family did, or what Dennis may have got my sons involved into, or who else is involved in. Other that I can't say, I don't know. But as for my father, and whether both of my sons or just one of my sons had something to do, I'm truly sorry and disgusted. And I wish and hope that there's something I could do, to ease that other than, just giving you a name, I want to give you comfort knowing that the actual person that killed your family members. I'm not on here for show. I'm not on here, as you know, Becky. I've texted you. This is to the families. This ain't for anybody else, okay? I truly am sorry for the person that I am and that I came off to be, but deep down, I'm doing this for you guys and for Abby and Libby so they can have peace of mind of knowing that you can at least move on in this chapter. However bad that chapter is, that we might find out. I wish I would have never stopped, trying to prove who my father was, years ago. I can't hold on to that. I can't hold on that I made that prayer, that somebody would get him on video, because then Abby and Libby got that on video. It ain't my fault because I wish that, As I've told you, I would much rather see the money go to a statue and to some kind of fund to help kids, that are in abusive situations and other things, There's lots of things that I've told you, Becky, through a text, and I've never asked you to tell me anything. Never have tried to overstep any boundaries with texting you. You said I needed someone to vent, and we all need someone to vent to, and that you just can't hold on to everybody that says that it's this person, that person, and I understood that. I gave you certain things to give to certain people that you trust, that I don't trust law enforcement in Indiana. I said, you give this to the people that you trust. I gave up everything, my sobriety. I gave up trying to get myself together, put all that on hold to help with the families, you guys. And I truly have stayed awake crying at times and got arrested for trying to tell a cop that smirked, probably thinking that I was on drugs. In the beginning, I didn't use spell check on my texting. At times I did come off pretty bad. Because 46 years of dealing with this man and saying that he was this way to now finding out he was a murderer of 2 young girls, and brutally, from what the way Doug Carter says, it kind of ticked me off. And I did say something about the video where my credibility, because someone came on my video on my Facebook, and it was a video that I made. I can make joking videos, people. I was a comedian, a dancer, a writer, impressionist, actor, dancer, inventor, spiritual, a lot of this before that. A good man. To have to go through what I went through. But I would go through it all again for you guys, to be strong enough, like no one else was, to say, that's my father. My father's the Delphi, Indiana murder. I gave up having any relationship with my son where I could have said, hey, I don't want nothing to do with this. I risked my life not knowing who else might be involved or what might happen. Didn't even think about that or the money or anything. That was the last thing on my mind, was the money. I didn't even know about it. Whenever I called, I kind of knew about it because of the post my dad had, but I didn't. It didn't even fraction into or equate from me doing what I did. I've set up for hours on end posting anyone and everyone that would listen to my story. I've got beat down on here, told that it ain't my dad, that I don't know what I'm talking about, that his age has something to do with it. You are downgrading every person over the age of 50 or 60, saying that just because their age they can't make it to Mount Rushmore or Mount Sinai, or, you know, that they can't run a fucking a marathon, or, you know, do certain things, go across the Atlantic. You people, you're naive. Oh, I'm talking to the family, sorry. See, it tears me up that I put so much out there in my life on the line for you guys.